Good morning guys, and welcome to day 5 of the adventure. So we just finished packing up, getting our lunches ready, and pretty much getting ready for the day. We're gonna do a couple more hikes today, take a scenic route, take a bunch of photos, and yeah, let's get started.
The first time I've ever done it. I need
Wait, you need assistance?
I've never done a tightrope before.
Go Chris! It's also because you're tall, you can touch that.
Oh god.
And normally people do it without the rope.
Okay, well don't minimize my accomplishment.
You're doing so well! You gotta balance.
I am balancing.
So what do you think I'm doing? Just don't yank that poor branch.
There's a little ferry door back here.
There's a ferry door?
Yeah.
Really? Oh look, there's a little ferry door. The kids must have drawn that in. Goodbye Hostel. If you guys are ever in this area, you should definitely check them out. They're really amazing, super nice, and the place is so cool. It's not like any other hostel I've ever stayed at. And there's also, oh, we found out this place is like a extra chill room when everyone else is at bed, because lights out or like quiet times at 10. So if you want to stay out and like, you know, talk and hang out and stuff, that area is available. But yeah, check them out. Go in and check it out.
I'm from Ottawa and they're from Toronto. Oh. Yeah, I read on the newspaper like they came from BC a few years ago to start it as a hostel. So why'd you
skateboarding.
Oh.
Okay, so we just got to the trailhead of Tenerife, and it's supposed to be about like a 3.5-4 kilometer hike and about 250 elevation gain. And yeah, on to our next adventure. I heard it's supposed to be really good, but it did rain a lot last night and this morning, so everything is very wet and very muddy. Oh, we gotta keep climbing all the way up to the very top. It's gonna be a steep one. I made it to sort of somewhat the peak. It was a long way from the bottom. It took me a little longer than I thought because I was like really struggling on the way up, because the last like 40-50 meters was like really steep and a really rocky incline. The entire time I was walking, like the rocks were crumbling everywhere, and it wasn't like solid ground anymore. It was loose gravel and soil, so it was hard to get traction. But I finally made it to the sort of top. Look at this view, it's so gorgeous. That's just insane. I'm taking a quick break. We still have to climb this massive thing to get to the very top. I bet the views up there are going to be fantastic. So I'm just catching my breath. It's starting to get really windy and really cold up here. On the way up, I was like sweating because it was so warm. But this was way worth it. I would recommend this hike for anyone who's adventurous and fit. If you're not, I would say probably not the best hike for you because it's really steep. Or at least if you aren't, take lots of break. It'll take you a bit longer to do, but it is way worth it. Oh, and I can also see the ocean from this view. Wow, that's so gorgeous. I bet it'll be even more gorgeous once I get to the very top, but gotta catch my breath first. was so windy up there, you couldn't hear anything I was saying except for like loud wind. I was pretty much saying that look at the beautiful views, and I was holding on to my hat for dear life because I was afraid of it flying off my head. But look at all these trees. You see the valley on this side, and then the ocean on this side. And there's another peak over there, even though it looks like it's connected, it's not. But it is really cold up here. So we made it to the other side, and the view is really beautiful here too. You can see the entire valley. Like, look at this. You see the mountains over there, more of the water this way. So I believe that strip all along the water is Dingwall Beach. Look guys, all at the peak there's a Canadian flag, like someone claimed a territory like on the moon. Holy macaroni guys, you have to look at this. Fungus is like the weirdest thing. It's so vibrant though. Look at these like little trees, like they change the color too. Look at how itty bitty those are. So we made it out of the trail. We survived. We didn't get stranded or injured, which is the good thing. I have to say though, that was probably one of the hardest hikes I've done in a very long time. So unless you're pretty fit and very coordinated, I wouldn't recommend you guys going, but the view is definitely very, very worth it if you do go. So for reference, we were all the way up at those two hills, like at the top. I know it doesn't look very tall, but it was what, like 300-meter elevation?
I think, yeah.
300, yeah. 400, something around there. Look at how muddy my shoes are. I already took a bunch of mud off of me. But yeah, my pants are all muddy. Look at that. Oh, this side's not too bad. So this is on the other side of Dingwall Beach, which is a very famous beach around here, and that is Dingwall Beach over there, and all this mountaintops, and then you can see more mountaintops over there. It's very cold and very chilly, and a lot of ominous clouds rolling in, so hopefully it doesn't rain while we're here. Look guys, there's a helicopter. Look at that mountain view. So we didn't end up going to Dingwall Beach because we figured with the sun going down and everything, we wanted to make it to Middlehead Trail so that way we could see the ocean and everything before it gets dark and the rain was coming in. It would have taken us an extra 20-30 minutes off road to get to Dingwall Beach, but we did see the beach on the other side, so it's kind of like we were there and saw it. So now we stopped by Neils Brook and we're gonna have lunch here. And this is our view. Very beautiful, very scenic. It's gotten very cold, so that's why we keep changing outfits and changing jackets and stuff, because it keeps getting hot and cold as we go along. at a lookout point on our way to Middlehead Trail, and we're just driving along and we saw this beautiful lookout point. So we stopped at another lookout point just like a little bit down the road, and there's more rocks. So we literally drove like 20 meters and now we stopped. We
Made an executive decision.
Yeah, so literally every like 10-20 meters we've just been stopping because there's so many lookout points and so many places to see. So we're at Green Cove, so that's the rock right there, and we go through the boardwalk and yeah, just look at the view. This is a pretty neat outcropping. It is so windy and it's so cold out here. But yeah, the views are really nice. You hear the sounds of the ocean, and yeah, I'm gonna go back to the car because it's freezing. How did you go across there? You blend in so well. Make it through the bed of rocks. We just got to Middlehead Trail. We're about to start it, but right before we do, look at this view. Look at the ocean, and then we passed so many cute lodges on the way up. That's the Celtic Lodge. We were about to stay there, but it was so expensive, so we didn't end up. But they're so cute. Can you imagine just waking up and seeing this every morning? To the next adventure we go. So we've made it to the split. Do we choose left and do we choose right? Decisions, decisions. Grass this long in a very, very long time. The grass is so deceivingly long, but it's so like plump and soft. I think the tip, but you guys, look at this view. It is insane. Look at all those rocks and all the water thrashing on there. The power. And look at the rocks over there and the trees. You probably can't tell on camera. Okay, so this part is very ominous, very dark part of the forest, but at least it didn't last too long. Oh guys, we're at the tip. We're at the top of Middlehead Trail, and yeah, it's pretty much a giant rock. Oh wow, look, there's a chair.
Yeah.
It's so bright. This fluorescent mushroom, so bright. Living in this very dark forest. This golden hour glow though is so bomb. Like
Knotty Pine. That's a 7-minute drive, 7 kilometers.
we're seeing the sunset over the water as it go down, and a lot of bulges on trees. Not quite sure what those are, but they kind of look like tumors. Oh, I'm so sad to be going back. We have to go back though because we need to check into our place before it closes, and also great dinner before it gets dark. But yeah. But yeah, it would be so nice to watch the sunset go down. At least we caught some of the sunset. So apparently we're all the way at the tip over there, and we made it back all the way this way. We just finished the trail. It wasn't too bad at all. It was about like 4 meters, so it took us like an hour and a half or so. It was definitely worth it to go out to the lookout where you have like the ocean on one side, the trees on the other side. It was definitely a mediocre hike because there was a few parts where it was a bit steep and there's a lot of rocks and stuff, so it wasn't too bad compared to the first one we did today. So much easier. We just stopped over to Main Street. It's a restaurant in the area. I'm gonna do some takeout because we have to be by our lodge by 7 to check in, and it is crazy busy here. There's cars everywhere. So we arrived at the accommodation a little bit late, but the guy was still there. We called ahead and told them, and they were like, yeah, it's no problem. So we were worrying and fretting about it for no reason. But look at how cute our cottage is. When we go in, so there's the first bedroom. Cute. And there's a mirror. And then this is the washroom. And there's the front door. There's the kitchen. Has a full set. And then we have rocking chair. Chairs to sit at. Oh, there's a TV. And then there's a... So Chris is going on the deck, and there's a TV there, and then dining table to sit and eat there. And then you go this way. This is the second room. I'm gonna go in here. This has a dresser and everything. and 2 big beds. So me and Florence will be sharing those. This is my dinner, so I got fish and chips, blueberry pie, Chris got burger, and then got some tacos over here. Actually. Okay guys, so I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 6. Bye!